fucking Irmititsxo. She's back. Up, you guys, today I have a little video for y'all. I am going to be getting ready. I wonder how this is gonna go because one, I'm not the pro. I rarely do my makeup, as you can see. The only time I do my makeup is literally when I go to work. Brows, mascara, lipstick, that's it. I'm gonna smoke before I start filming, you know. Even if I wanted to smoke in my video, you know, that's just gonna get demonetized and age restricted. I'm dead. So yeah, once I'm done smoking this bowl, I'm gonna head back to the house and film for you guys. Get ready with me. I'm back, y'all. Y'all, hot Cheetos is so delicious. My mouth is salivating so much right now. Let's have one. What I put in my Cheetos lately, I've been really into it. It's the regular hot Cheetos with one whole lime or half depending, and Valentina all over it. If I'm in the mood, I'll get some tapatio and maybe some chamoy if there is some. Of course, I would usually prefer my lime hot Cheetos, and then some water for this freaking heat. Let's see how this turns out. Hopefully you guys enjoy. But yeah, so this is how I do my shit, how I think looks good or whatever. So I'll walk y'all through it, and if y'all want to follow along, go right ahead, or just munch on some hot Cheetos shit. Okay guys, change of scenery. So Alan kicked me out because he had to film his video. Hopefully lighting isn't so bad, so you guys have to deal with it, whatever. My lips are feeling a little chappy right now, so let's apply some lip balm. So we have that lip balm on. I'm gonna get some of this primer. Pores No More Luminizer Primer Best Lumiere. It's all skin types, so it illuminates the skin, it gives your skin a little base to stick on, and it fills in your pores. So I guess I've been using the right stuff, because literally I have really bad pores. I have been breaking out a little bit, you know. I have textured skin and stuff. I got a new piercing ring in, so it's a little irritated. Really, I have such a tiny forehead, guys, like a long shape here, but yet I have a tiny ass forehead here. So this is why my head looks all fucking huge. Makeup primer spray, Rosewater. Wow. I don't know if I was supposed to put this before. Well, whatever. We're gonna put this now. I usually go for it for my skin. I make sure my skin's really hydrated, I guess you could say, because it gets really dry. I guess I have dry skin. Dry combination skin. Mainly dry. Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer. Soft focus effects, long lasting, naturally illuminating. Already almost out, so once I'm out of a product, I end up buying one. But not the same primer, obviously not, bitch. I just go for whatever is cheap and work. Once again, I use my fucking hands. Next primer, I'm gonna use this Tarte Rainforest Quench Hydrating Primer, Base Hydrating. I just use a lot of primers because I think primers really help a lot, but at the end of the day, I still look like shit, so whatever's. Oh well. Smashbox Photo Finish Color Correcting Blend. Y'all may probably know what this is. Wait, what is this for? Damn it. See, I don't know what this is for. I guess like mustache area, I put it on, and then a bit under the eye area. I lightly pat in there most of the time, but sometimes if I'm in a rush, I just literally like vigorously put it on under my eyes. This is why I have wrinkles going on already, and I look tired as fuck. So then the next one and final primer, a Smashbox Photo Finish Color Correcting Adjust. And this green, red, color correcting the red, right? That's what I'm assuming. So this is what I would usually do. There's not. I don't know if I should tweeze my brow, and I'm just gonna do so just a tad. I really need to stop plucking my own brows. They're getting thinner and thinner by the day. And because I don't be careful what I'm doing with them. Pero me vale, because at least I get out with something on my face instead of looking like this, a crackhead. This is the Benefit Brow Zings in the number 6. This is probably a little too dark for me, but a brow shade is a brow shade. You just gotta really work with what you got. That's literally what I do at this point. Use a Benefit Brow thingy and then just a plain, flat, small concealing brush. I'm gonna try to do this on camera just so you guys could have an idea how I do it. I usually start from the top. I line the shape of it, I guess. And of course, it's not gonna be that pretty at first, especially the end for me. The end is so freaking fine that it's hard to like keep it that thin when I place it on first. And then I start filling up from the bottom, and then I go here towards the end. Then I kind of like go back and forth to make sure it like really gets into like my brow. My brows, I have them, but like they're not that full at all, you know, because I keep thinning them out. And then I just work the product in. Now that your eyebrows look like a freaking mess, I literally just use the axes just to conceal my brows. One, because literally this foundation is so freaking good. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick foundation, whatever. I just start from the bottom and slowly like work my way out, and then I do the same on the top. Here are my brows. Look at them. Wow. I'm just gonna use this Tarte concealer and just lightly dab that on there. And this is light medium honey. And I'll like just, you know, spread this around on my freaking eyelid. I just get like this light concealer from NARS and I lightly dab it in the areas where I want mainly highlighted. I'll go with my beauty blender and blend that out. And then we're gonna get that same Tarte concealer and literally dab it all over the face. This concealer is pretty good that it leaves good coverage, you know. It's not heavy, especially when you lightly dab it on. So yeah, I'm just gonna like blend it all over my face. See, and it covers like a good amount. Cause for me, I wanna look dewy. I don't wanna let my face feel heavy. Cause for me, my makeup does not tend to last long for shit. Regardless of what I do, probably if I freaking improved my like, my makeup skills. But other than that, like I don't have time to figure out what works with my skin, what will help me stay longer. Like if I leave the house at least looking good for the first like hour or two, I'm fucking chilling. But after, like, oh well. So I have a little more redness going on, but no need for that right now because we're gonna go in with another thing. It's a Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation. I really like it because it's full coverage, but as long as you don't put so much of it, like, you're chilling. This time, I'm actually just gonna get a full-on brush. This is a Morphe brush, the Y7. Blend it all out, you know? Yes, it's gonna look streaky. It's not gonna look fucking put together, but that's the point. Right here, I'm just literally trying to get the product evenly all over my face. And now this is when I'll go in with my beauty blender. You know, make sure there's no streaks going on, making sure this is blended into my skin to actually look like my skin. I literally look like a lunatic this whole time. It's ridiculous. And then I will cream contour. Yes, cream contouring is something I actually do. And I recently just got myself in, not recently, but I've been including it in my routine because I feel like it does like show a difference. I should probably blend this out before it dries up. So what I will use is this brush here, and I would just like slightly blend it out the sides of my nose. I probably put a little too much still. I'm pretty rough with my own skin too, so that's why I probably have like fine lines under my eyes. So yeah, just try to retrieve this double chin, please. So what I do start is like, I just slightly like push it towards my hairline and upward motions kind of thing. Let's highlight with this Shy Beam by Benefit. Literally smear that on there. So I get my beauty blender and I just, you know, blend it out into my skin. And then sometimes I'll just go back over like my skin again with the beauty blender after I contoured, just to make sure it doesn't look too harsh in certain areas. I do not have a powder at the moment. I was out already, well, almost out. I was like at the rim of my MAC Pro foundation. This is the powder that I'm using, the Airspun one. But I mainly use this to set under my eye. And I don't keep it onto my skin for so long because one, it does dry out my skin, but it does help at least set my under eyes for a bit. And there, I don't try to keep it on my skin for so long because I want to lose the dewiness and mattify my skin. So I get like a fluffy brush like this, you know, a Morphe Y1, and I just, you know, sweep that away, but blend it out as my powder. So now I forgot one of my bronzers. Okay, so I couldn't find the bronzer that I needed, well, that I use and I really freaking love. I never go anywhere without it, so surprisingly, I don't have it with me. I'll even insert a picture of which one I use because literally, I really recommend that bronzer. I love it so much. That's why I use that bronzer because it's like a blush, highlight, and bronzer at once. Like, it just works so good. So today I'm just gonna rely with straight up contour bronzer. So what I do is, you know, start towards the back, slightly go on my forehead, and this is like the lightest hand that I'm using, like a light hand, because this bronzer low-key could be very pigmented. And then I sometimes do little stippling motions just to make sure to intensify that bronze. Why does it look pink? This would happen to me. I'm literally putting blush. I was using this as a mirror and I was dabbing this in here thinking it's my contour wall. It's here on the table. I'm putting it as bronzer. I really do enjoy this Too Faced bronzer in the shade, it's light medium matte bronzer. Wow, should I just match it with the other side? Guys, I'm gonna have to do it. I literally have to match it with the other side because it's gonna drive me crazy. This is why I don't really do my makeup, because I always fuck it up. And then since I don't bring like an eyeshadow palette with me or none of that, I'll just use the same bronzer. And the 511 brush, this one here, it's a little worn out, you know. Dab it in there, swirl it in there, tap off the axis, and I literally go all in. Get this brush here. It's the Makeup Shack T59 brush. It's like this. I really enjoy this brush. Like, I see myself sometimes walking out with this shit not so blended out, and I be looking ridiculous, man. I'm already gonna hear it. You're being too harsh on it. It's not blended out. You don't even do this right. All this fucking bullshit. Dude, I don't care. If I think it looks good and it's blending the way that I'm doing it, it's working. Oh well, there's no proper way to do makeup. There's no proper way to fucking do shit. Whatever works for you, do you. That's it. If y'all don't fucking like watching this kind of shit, why the fuck are you here? Get the fuck out. Bye. That's all I do for the eyes. Still using this brush like this that's angled, like thin. So I will slightly do that and then do this. And then I get a fluffy brush like this. This is an e.l.f. brush. I've had this for years, guys, years, and I've always loved this brush because it's so tiny, it's fluffy, it's full, and literally it gets the job done by blending shit out like this, you know? And then we will get to blush, and it's the Milani powder blush 01 Romantic Rose. It's really old, as you can see. It's freaking cracked. So I'll get a 522 tapered highlighter, but I use it as a blush brush. I swirl that in, you know, do that, and then There's my blush, and then I'll go in with the highlighter. This highlighter here, it's called Champagne Pink. It's a pretty pink highlighter. I'm holding it like this because I dropped it earlier when I was setting everything up, and guess what happens? It breaks off the pan. I specifically use this one right here, Morphe M510 brush. So I swirl that in, take out the excess. So I just slightly, you know, apply that with the light hand. Put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my nose bridge, just a slight tap on my Cupid's bow. And now to get into my brow bone and my inner corner, I'll use two different brushes. I'll use these brushes here. I'll place it under like that. It does look a little too harsh, which I don't like. It doesn't look blended out. I'll go in with this brush and diffuse it a little bit. Then once that's set, I'm gonna go into my inner corner right here and place some of the highlight like that. Get a small brush like this. This one's from Urban Decay. Help Smudger E212 brush. Go back with my bronzer. Do this under the eye. Once we're done with that, I will actually get a full fluffy brush. Actually been my favorite. This is the Kenya Ontiveros brush. Her fluffy one. It blend my shit out. All the lashes. So the first mascara that I'll go for is this one right here, the sample version of the Roller Lash, because I'm cheap and yeah. Then once I'm done placing that one, I'll go straight to the next one, which is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang. Then we're gonna go for the Buxom. I don't know how to pronounce this one. It's more of a fuller brush. I don't know what these brushes mean. I know each brush means for something different on your lash. Like this one's more of a, you know, curled up brush. Well, bristles, I mean. This one is like thick and then it gets thin. Last and final one, it's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Ooh. Brush is basically full, right? Like, I don't know. So if you guys don't mind, comment down below what each of these mascara brushes mean, because I'm actually really curious and they've been working out really well for me so far. This is how I do my mascara. And now I'm going to line my lip. We're gonna go for a dark lip liner look, and I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Mudslide. Okay, so I finished lining my lips. I was just supposed to line them, but I ended up filling them in a little bit. I'm gonna go for this color here, the Dose of Colors, in the shade Supernatural. Not too much. I have this specific brush that I blended out with my lips. This one here. This one's the Morphe H40 brush. And I just blend it out. I'll go with a couple setting sprays. Girl, look, lock up. You know, I don't spray too much because I use multiple. So I don't want to over like spray my face. Then I use the Glow Recipe Water Glow Ultra Fine Mist. It's hydrating and glowing radiance. So the packaging is really cute. I really like this. I use some of the Max Fix Plus, no, Prep and Prime Fix. I don't know, is this Prep and Prime? Is this a primer one? I just read it, I don't know. I still use it. After I would use the Morphe one, I was too lazy to go downstairs to get mine, but I'm using my lines and just shake this shit up and spray away. Oh yeah, guys, here is the final look. It's fucking Irmititsxo. She's back. My hair was bothering the fuck out of me. If you guys really enjoyed this video, go right ahead and leave a like. Leave a comment down below what you think. Subscribe if you guys are interested in my video. Now we'll see you guys for the next one. Deuces. Oh my gosh, I look so good. I'm so shook, man. I look really nice.